Hi, welcome to Japanese Customer News. I'm Peter Hanami, and this week we've got a couple of interesting stories. The first story this week is a financial story and involves the Nikkei 225 stock index, which peaked on Friday the 10th of April at a record of 20,006 points. Now what's so interesting about this is that back in 2009 the Nikkei was under 8,000, and in fact since 2012 a number of interesting things have changed in the Japanese financial marketplace. But this is certainly a really big financial gain in Japan, and it'll be something really to watch over the forthcoming weeks and months to see whether it stays, grows, or declines. Now, in my experience, the Nikkei seems to hit predetermined marks and then disappears, and so people profit take. So let's wait and see if this is the case in this particular example. Now, other stories this week, we've got that Japan comes up a number 2 in an OECD survey of education statistics. Now it seems that the percentage of 25 to 34 year olds with a tertiary qualification, including vocational, is 58.4% in Japan. Now this seems pretty high, but if we compare it to Korea, Korea is actually the leader in the world with 67.1%. Other leading OECD countries such as Australia comes in at 45%, whereas the US comes in at 44%. And the source is Data Point, OECD. This is taken from the Australian Financial Review. So moving on, let's have a look at finance again, and we can see that Japan has increased its holding of US government debt. In fact, since 2012, which is when Shinzo Abe was elected as Prime Minister, holdings have increased by $113 billion, and at the same time the yen has declined 30% in value. So if we have a look back at our first story about the Nikkei, all these financial things are kind of working in tandem. One of the policies of Abenomics is for the government to try to get rid of deflation, and they're trying to do this by buying up debt and also issuing debt. So it seems to have had a big impact on the stock market, the yen, and also general buying of foreign securities. So there we have it this week. Look forward to your company next week on Japanese Customer News. And don't forget to check our website, japanesecustomer.com, for all the latest news.